them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Yeah. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they went. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat. You can never.
Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Right there, go! Let's go!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18, find it! Ready? 70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Dropping back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Hey, check that, street. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready?
1st down, Bill.
Cougar 19.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
19, 18. 7 Pirates!
He's dropping back to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check, Matt. Press all ladies. Unlock live, unlock live. Hurt, hurt.
I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Mustang 19. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes the defender. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
It's Johnson on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Down the line. Hey, smash Bronco.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 50.
Back to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Third and long for him here. He put some juice on it deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. He put everything he had into this one. And the defender comes away with it. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Hey, check that, street. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. About to begin the second here, the Bills definitely thinking points.
Here we go. Go, Rig. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Robinson on the inside give. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
18 Cardinal. Go check.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Panthers 60.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Going with a screen to Johnson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Harris. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they're on him right away with that tackle. Stop Combs at the 26-yard line. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Hurt.
Man in motion here.
Buffalo 18.
Now throw to start the drive. Cut out left. He's at the 30. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find paydirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Lobs this deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game in the first half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, check that. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Go check, go check.
A run here with Robinson. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cut 19!
Back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead.
Touchdown, Bills.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills double their lead to 14. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
And the Panthers, first down.
Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Throwing it again here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
From the gun on third down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Yeah, so a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, the big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Set. 19, Tiger. Last thing, 19.
They'll throw for it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Handoff now to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, check that. Street.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Pass all lead, corner, 17.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
13.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Big Lion. Here we go. Set. Hot 70. Hot.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Bills with a punt team out there. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Pass play coming here. He's looking deep once again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Fielded at the 11. And I love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Ready, set.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Red. 18.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Catch, bomb catch. Come on. Set.
Robinson again here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Here we go. Set. Panthers 6, 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19.
No throw. 3rd and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kobe Bryant has it.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Street. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
I'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Sticking to the air here. Setting up the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready.
This is Robinson. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Panthers 50. Drop 50. Drop 50.
Here's a throw. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Sets them up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Here we go, Shaq. Hey, check that, check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check out.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Dragon, 60.
Pass play now. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that hit.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Next play.
Staying with Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On the jump.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Hurry, hurry. Stephanie. Press all 80.
He'll throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Check that. Street.
Down, Bills.
Here we go.
Now we're on with Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Street.
Another carry for Robinson. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bills feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Check, Matt. Panthers 50. Go.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he has the Bills the 1st down. And that block should clinch them this way.
These situations, Kate, have turned into such like a boom or bust, an all-or-nothing mindset. Either you're going to stun that run right at the point of attack, or you're going to run the risk of letting it get out just like that.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Go. Come on.
Going right side, Robinson with it. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Wilson with a return here.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Caught, nice gain left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.